What is up, gamers, and welcome back to another Hexane Thermoset video, where I have the privilege, and this is so unbelievably cool, you guys, of revealing the images for the 1st of January 2026 LEGO Zelda set. The real deal. Now, we all hated the Deku Tree because it was a toon one and not entirely based off Ocarina of Time, so I'm pleased to say that this model is doing a much better job at being awesome. And at the price of 50 Great British Pounds for 700 parts, it's below 10 cents a piece, which makes me very, very happy, and my investment hoard even happier. But let's get into it now. This next LEGO Zelda set is the Ocarina of Time pot room diorama, based off the guardhouse, more commonly known as the pot room from Ocarina of Time, where Link can go and break pots and get rupees from the pots in Castletown. The pot room is quite an epic location, really, because it gained infamy in the community because it has so many pots, and may be part of the reason why Link is so well known for breaking pots in the first place. It even gained fame for how useful the pot room is in pot sanity randomizers, where each pot has a chance to contain a useful item, meaning that this pot room is super important as there are so many pots, which make it a really, really high check density. But let's move on from that history lesson and take a look at the set now, shall we? And while I like the pot room so much, firstly, it's in the name, isn't it? This is the pot room diorama, meaning none of those nasty little play features that make your build look ugly. Instead, it's nice and crisp, and it has a black base that makes my heart race. It's so customizable as well, you guys. You get 3 figures and you can place them in their game-accurate locations, such as this guard in the back left corner, or Link here by the door. Check this one out. POV, you're in the pot room. Wow, incredible. Never thought I'd see this in a set. But that's not all. If we take a look at the build order, you'll see that this set is super engaging as well. Bag 1 builds the frame for the model, Bag 2 continues the tiling, Bag 3 builds those wooden steps for those special pots, and in Bag 4 the stone walls are built up. Bag 5 does the pillars where the best pots go, and then Bag 6 finishes up all the walls. Then it's time for my favourite, Bag 7, which is the bag where you build all the pots, and there are so many of them. It's so satisfying. Let's count how many pots there are. 1 pot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47. 47 wonderful, identical pots. And the best part is, they have so many jumper studs and offsets to place all these pots in their game-accurate locations. So much care went into this, and I just feel that love radiating from the model. Now, as an adult, I want this to sit and collect dust on my shelf, but I do appreciate that each pot is removable and switchable with all the other pots. For example, I could take this pot from up at the top here and place it right down at the front of the room. And that's important for me, personally. I can also remove pots to display the model as if Link is in the process of breaking the pots, which gives it a nice level of dynamism. The set, though, does have one more feature, and I am pretty angry that this is here because it wastes parts that could have gone into making this model simply twice as big or fully enclosed by even adding more pots, as that would be less accurate, but I feel like the true fans like me would appreciate having just extra pots in general. But regardless, they chose to waste the budget on including an adult timeline version of this room, including a 3rd figure here, the Poe Collector, a removable bed for him to sit on, which is nicely detailed, I must admit, and these clips on the wall here are for attaching the Poe cage. But these clips are so ugly. Where am I supposed to store all this extra stuff anyways? I hate when they give me extra value for my money, because I didn't order this, I ordered pots. I do appreciate, however, that this is a rectangle, meaning it will fit into my cramped storage solution. For example, I will be storing this model underneath the Lego Batman tumbler, just because it's the only space I have, or I may even integrate it into my modular street, which will be just perfect with this medieval style. It has no front, these 3 windows that back onto a neighbouring building with no light coming in. It will be so easy to convert. It just add another 3,000 pieces to the model and simply does it. It will be perfect. But yes, this is the pot room. I'm super impressed that LEGO listened to fan feedback here and picked such an important follow-up to the honestly subpar deku tree. Now that this sub-theme is only producing Ocarina of Time content, I look forward to seeing the recreation of the next most important thing from this game, and that is, of course, UCS Pierre the Scarecrow, which I expect to be 4 foot tall, but it better only be at that $70 price point so that they can keep this theme accessible to the true fans like myself, and that want the set like this incredible pot room, not that deco tree. Just look at all those pots. Wow. The LEGO team did also provide me with a look at some prototype pot rooms, and it shows their dedication even further. It looks like they played around with many different colour schemes for the pots and the walls, which I understand because it must have been tempted for them to follow the 3DS remake's colour scheme, where it would be more vibrant and bright, but everybody knows that the murky white grey of the original is the only way to bring this model to life. But I'm pleased to see that they ended up with this muted and realistic colour palette, like something out of Twilight Princess. Wouldn't that be something, you know? An Ocarina of Time game with Twilight Princess graphics upscaled for the Switch too. Oh, I can dream. Well, folks, that's all the epic LEGO Zelda news I have for you today. I hope you will give over liking and subscribing to this video and let me know which of the pots is your favourite in the comments below. Now be specific, and I'll see you very, very soon. Hi guys, happy April Fools. I hope you enjoyed this tongue-in-cheek mock today with a little facetious voice, obviously not trying to reference anything or anyone in particular, just poking fun at where we are with the hobby at the moment. The pot room joins the Nekov Mechs and Duplo set in the Cursed EX collection as set number EX11, and it is a concept I wanted to try since February last year, but ended up doing the spoof trailer for April 2024 because now that we have real products, I wouldn't be able to get away with that, and I could only do that before the Deku Tree would have released. So this one's been delayed for over a year. I try not to take the model too seriously, of course, but I will say that if these crates are in reddish brown and the pot's in dark tan, this set is 100% buildable, which is something that was actually really important to me for this model. Even though I have no intentions right now, maybe one day this overscaled pot room diorama will actually arrive IRL. Please do, as that rambunctious fellow Hexane thermostat tells you, and suggest which pot is your favourite. Be specific, maybe even give it a number, location, or give it a name if you want. And while this model certainly didn't take as long as my normal customs, way too much thought went into this, and of course the silly script as well, for a fun outcome. Take care then all, and I will see you again very soon. Bye bye.